This is Second Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Aki, and pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We who are ready to live salute you. All right. Now I just want to go into this lesson, right? Because basically on social media, you have this fake crisis actor all over social media, right? And this is Esau Edom trying to create a narrative. All right, that Jake is just a problem, and this is basically the the crisis actor that was in that fake stabbing on the train. Okay, and you know that it's fake because it's being posted all over social media. All right, and there's a term called hold on, wait, hold on. Right, and this is something I heard Apostle Tahar mention in one of his lessons. Right, and I said, "What does the term 'thou protest this too much' mean?" The phrase "thou protest too much," often shortened to "you protest too much," comes from Shakespeare's play Hamlet, specifically Act 3, Scene 2. In the play, Queen Gertrude says, "The lady doth protest too much, methinks." Here's what it means: when someone denies or insists on something too strongly or too often, it can make others suspect the opposite, that they are actually guilty, lying, or hiding something. In modern English, it's like saying, "You're trying too hard to convince me. Now I don't believe you." And right, and that's why they're posting this all over social media. Like it's so bad. Like it's like you'll go down a thread. It's like every other thread. It's sometimes double threaded. And they're just shoving this propaganda down our throats. And there are people that have dissected that fake train stabbing, all right, and could see like this is clearly fake. This is a crisis actor scenario, all right. There was no blood on the woman's chest, all right, all right. When she was supposedly stabbed, she never clutched her wounds, which is a knee-jerk reaction that anybody would do whenever shot or stabbed. They would grab their wounds. All right, okay. But this devil's he's trying to create a narrative, man. All right, you basically had and also it says if someone keeps saying I don't care about my ex, I really don't care. I really think about them. Someone might reply, "You protest too much," meaning it sounds like you actually do care. Right? Shakespeare's time, protest means to vow, to declare solemnly, not necessarily to object. So originally, Gertrude meant the lady insists too much to believe. All right. So yeah, man, and that's what Esau's. That's how you know that particular thing is fake. You also had. Hold on, let me grab this. Fair use, fair use. I'm using this footage under the Fair Use Act. I am not profiting from this footage.
All right, guys, we got to talk about this. So you know how we basically have a bunch of young groiper idiots who are staffing the Republican politicians' campaigns and their cabinets and stuff. Well, now that's all coming to a head because you're seeing them tweet casual Nazi memes, subtle hidden Heil Hitler stuff, remigrate, which is just a euphemism for ethnic cleansing. Now you have the Department of Homeland Security is trying to start a race war based on fake news and lies. Here's one example right here. So Homeland Security tweets the following: "If you threaten or lay hands on our law enforcement officers, we will hunt you down and you will find out really quick. We'll see you cowards soon." So they tweet this video. We're going to take a look at this video. Ready? So it's a 10-second video. I'm going to mute it because it's copyright music that's playing. But it says on the screen here, It says on the screen, ICE, we're on the way. Word in the streets, cartels put a 50K bounty on y'all. And so it's a group of black kids, black teenagers, and this one's trying to make like a scary looking face or whatever, and cover, putting the mask over his mouth. But the idea is, it looks like they're sort of threatening ICE. They're threatening ICE and saying we're working with the cartels or whatever to make $50,000 by killing you. So look at this. Ready? Now again, look at how young these black kids are. I'm actually not even sure. Some of them might not even be teens, right? Like they might be teens, but some of them look like they might even be younger. This could be like a 12-year-old, right? But Homeland Security tweets this out. Okay, ready for the reality? Here is the original video that they fucking changed the text on. So this was tweeted in the wake of Trump attacking Iran. This was tweeted. This video with the text, "You seen what we can do. Don't say something that you can't finish, Iran. We are already united. We all stand. We want all the smoke." So here we go. So this was a video, like a bunch of, kids got fucking braces. Again, he's like 12 years old. This is a video of, if anything, it's sort of like, I mean, I don't think these people are outright political, but it's sort of like a subtle pro-Trump thing, if anything. Because they're basically like joking and threatening Iran here and pretending like, yeah, you want to fuck with us? Like, we'll fuck you up. We're America. So if anything, it's like a tacit agreement with Trump illegally bombing Iran. And Department of Homeland Security just lied and now put a fucking target on this kid's back by pretending he's threatening ICE agents.
Right. Okay. All right. So this devil's creating a pretext to go in and come after Jake, which, by the way, the scripture says that's going to happen anyway. But we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, man. Okay? We see you devils, man. All right? And, let me grab one scripture in particular. This is Isaiah 50. This is Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, and their righteousness is of me. So this devil, he's setting up a pretext to come after Jake, man. All right, but none of that's going to prosper, man. And every tongue that rises against us in judgment is going to be condemned, man. All right, because the Lord's going to defend his elect, man. All right. This is Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. And as the scripture says, they consult only to cast him down from his excellency, man. All right, so all their plans and all their plots are all to take down Jake, man, and to keep us down, man. All right. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrections of the workers of iniquity. The scripture says, woe to them whose works are in the dark, man, who say, who seeth us and who knoweth us, man. Hey, but Yahweh Shemiah Shah sees you, all right? Scripture says his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, man. So no weapon you're going to form, not your media, not your physical weapons, none of that's going to work, man. All right, now you're going to be able to take out some of these YNs, man. But the elect, man, once you start coming after them, man, the Lord's going to come after you, man. That they may shoot in secret at who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, right? Okay, so they're using their propaganda as a weapon, man, as a pretext to go in and come after Jake, man. All right, and all this shit is sloppy. All right, it's all sloppy, and at the end of the day, you're gonna fucking lose, man. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? So they're setting traps, they're laying snares, okay, and preparing to come after Jake, man. All right. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and their heart is deep, man. All right. So yeah, man. All right. Hold on. This is Second Ezra 13 and 30, 36. And Zion shall come and shall be shewed to all men, being prepared and builded like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands. And this my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations. So Yahweh Shai is coming to deliver us, man. All right, he's gonna rebuke all these wicked inventions, man, which for their wicked life are fallen into the tempest. All right, so the Lord's going to destroy you and shall lay before them their evil thoughts and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented. So the Lord's going to run his back on y'all ass, man. Oh, you thought you was finna get away with it, huh? Yeah, you thought you was going to continue to lie and your lie was going to keep going to fly, huh? All right, nah, it's not going to work, man. All right. That's why Scripture says the wicked is snared in the work of his own hands, man. The pit that you have dug, you're gonna fall in that very pit, man. All right, right, and shall lay before them their evil thoughts and the torments wherewith they shall begin to be tormented, which are like unto a flame, and he shall destroy them without labor by the law which is like unto me. So at the end of the day, man, you're about to be destroyed, man. You know, you're about to be destroyed, man. And everything you're doing is gonna be exposed, man. The scripture says, "I have made Esau bare, man. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself, man." All right, so you're not gonna be able to hide, man. You're not gonna be able to escape for this destruction, man. All right, what it says, um, um, that's in Micah, right? This is Micah 2 and 4. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. So yeah, man, woe to you, man. Woe means destruction, man. All right, okay, and really you just adding more and more to this ass whooping, man. And they covet fields and take them by violence. Right. So you're trying to portray Jake as a violent man, but the whole world knows that you're the most violent motherfucker. You're the ones blowing up people in Gaza. You're the one killed over 1 million people in Iran. All right, over false pretexts, man. You're just a murderer, man. You're the man of blood, man. In houses and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And these motherfuckers, they didn't just take our land. All right, the scriptures talk about how they parted our land with their despiteful minds, man. But you took our heritage, man. You took that was identity theft, man, in the highest form, man. All right, but now it's starting to be revealed who you are and who we are, man. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, against this family do I devise an evil from which you shall not remove your necks. So you're not gonna get out of this, man. All right? Your lies and your propaganda is not gonna save you, man. Neither shall you go heartily, for this time is evil. And that day shall one take up a parable against you and lament with a doleful lamentation and say, we be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. How have they removed it from me, turning away? He have divided our fields. All right. And these Israelis, these small hats, they want to do what is called the Greater Israel Project, man, which is taking all the promised land called like shot. But you're not going to be able to accomplish because it's not promised to you, man. All right. So, hey, man, you're not going to go heartily or you're not going to remove your neck out of this noose, man. A judgment's been set for your ass, and that's what it is, man. And this devil knows his time's almost up. That's why he's bugging out like he is, man. That's why shit's so sloppy the way it is, man. And it's going to get a lot more sloppier, man. All right, because the devil shall come down with great wrath because he knoweth he has but a short time. All right. That's a little something I want to do. Hope it's edifying and shalom. You're done, Esau. You smoked.